Hey y'all, Spirit just wanted me to come on here and remind you that when it comes to feeling safe, this is something that can only come from within you. I'll tell you right now, I've been feeling in the energy, there is a major purge that's happening with this shift. And what's been happening is that certain chakras have been screaming at the collective to be purged, to be seen, to be felt. It's very important that right now you feel into the energy that's coming up versus trying to cope, trying to just avoid it, okay? It's very important that you allow yourself to feel it. The reason being is because Spirit revealed something to me earlier in regards to our chakras. Now, when it comes to our chakras, they actually hold memory. They hold information. They hold data. So for instance, in your root chakra, you're not only carrying your traumas, you're carrying the traumas of your ancestors. And so when you feel certain energy, certain pressure, okay, and certain chakras, there's something that wants to be cleared out of your bloodline. Right now, there is a cleansing that's happening. There is a purging that's happening for your bloodlines. So it's very important that you breathe. And when you exhale, I want you to focus on releasing any energy that you feel that has built up in certain chakra centers. The reason being is because it's actually holding trauma, not only for you, but from your bloodlines. And you as the chosen one, what that means is that you are the one who was chosen to feel these things, to face these things. You don't have to give it a story, but I want you to, as you're actually breathing out, I want you to imagine that you're breathing out trauma. You're breathing out energy that has been stored up. Once again, it's not only for yourself, it's also for your bloodlines. I actually did this earlier, and do you know, when I closed my eyes, I could literally see events happening from slavery, from the Trail of Tears. Like I just saw so many different traumatic events that my ancestors had to go through. And I swear it was bringing me to tears, because it was like, I thought that this was just me. I thought this was my energy that I was carrying all of these years, but really you are also holding that trauma from your ancestors. Not only within your DNA, but within your chakra systems. So as you are aligning and balancing your chakra systems, understand that you're actually helping to free them as well. Many of us were stuck in the root chakra because our ancestors were stuck in survival. That's as far as they went, because that's all they knew. But you have the luxury of releasing that survival mode. And this is when you step out in courage, step out in faith. When you do the things that they never got to do, you are actually breaking those chains. Now Spirit is showing me those chains also reside within your chakra systems. Now I'm seeing DNA, which also looks somewhat like a chain. But you're actually, I'm hearing recreate, restructuring your DNA. When you do this, and I want you to pull the energy up Focus on pulling the energy up out of your chakra system. Focus on pulling it into your heart center. Because your heart is where the truth lies. I want you to release this energy with love. I want you to release this energy with love. This is why you are pulling it up through your heart center. This is why it's important for you to feel and to acknowledge what you were feeling, because that is what your ancestors felt. But to also let it go so you can free them and free yourself. It is mainly the root chakra, the solar plexus, and the throat chakra that are being worked on the most. And just know that you are protected during this time. But it's time to let it go. Free yourself. Free your ancestors. Break those chains. It is a very magical time, but I won't lie. It can be rough at times. But one thing that I notice is it's only rough when I try to resist it, when I try to fight it, when I give it a story. And what I mean by giving it a story is that, oh, well, this energy that I'm feeling, this is coming from something outside of me, or this is coming from black magic, or this is anxiety. I spoke on this before. None of us have gone through an ascension before. So it's understandable if our body is experiencing certain things and it doesn't really know what it's going through. This is new for all of us. This is such a big deal. I feel like the ancestors are with me right now. They are so thankful for you. They are so proud of you for not giving up. You were the first one in your bloodline to go through this. And many of us didn't really understand the gravity of what we signed up for. So like I said, all of these years, that pain, that hurt, that frustration, all of these different distortions that you had in your mind, these insecurities, these fears, these traumas, they weren't even yours. You were carrying these for your ancestors, and guess where they were stored? In your chakra systems. This is why chakra healing is so important. When you look up each chakra, you will realize that it's connected to a part of your life, a very important part of your life. Your root chakra is connected to your feeling safe, to you operating out of survival mode, to money blockages. Your solar plexus is dealing with your confidence. Your sacral chakra, self-love. Your unconditional acceptance of yourself. Your sexual energy. Your heart chakra is dealing with your ability to receive, to even manifest. So yes, the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, these are very important, but you have to start from the bottom. And I'll be honest, most people are stuck in the root chakra. Why? Because it's directly dealing with fear, it's directly dealing with being afraid to walk into the unknown, it's directly dealing with being in survival mode. Why? Because many of our ancestors were stuck in poverty. So those money blockages carried over to you. They existed within a time where it wasn't safe for them to be themselves. For women, it wasn't safe for them to be themselves. For Black people, it wasn't safe for them to be themselves. Those of us who are witches, it wasn't safe for them to be themselves. So you, dear one, are living in a time where we have been the most liberated. Our ancestors are living vicariously through you. And I'll be honest with you, some of them are just amazed at how much things have changed. And so for you, it's like the prime time, an opportunity for you to be everything that they cannot be. For you to finally thrive so that they too can thrive. Because they've been trapped in the root chakra. Because for so long, this country, this world has been operating out of fear. It has been controlled by fear. So it's no wonder that many of them are still trapped in the root. Hell is what I'm hearing. Hell. This is where all the addictions. So a lot of your family members, they were struggling with addictions. That was their downfall. How many of you are still struggling with addictions in one way or another? There's no judgment here. This is about us opening our eyes and understanding what this really is. What you're really here to do. It is a part of your purpose to just be happy. I know you want to help people, but understand that overgiving also resides in the root. Not feeling safe, feeling like you have to perform. This is all coming from abandonment. The savior complex. Taking care of others when you yourself need to be taken care of. All of this is deriving from the root of you not feeling safe. Because you grew up in a narcissistic society just like your ancestors. I'm hearing check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's not to come off harsh. It's just to say, pay attention to these things. And don't blame yourself. Let go of the guilt. This is why your ancestors want you to know this. This is not only just coming from you. This is not coming from you. You had to carry their burdens too. You had to carry their trauma, their addictions, their fears, their traumas. And now they're sending me here to help you release those and understand this is how you release them. You have to feel them. Understand what it is. Don't try to find a way to cope or push it away or drink it away or sex it away or take drugs or anything that you've been trying to do to not feel. You were chosen to feel. And you feel everything. This is why. Because you were sent here to feel it so you can let it go. See it. See it. Acknowledge it. Honor them. Honor what they've been through. And then set them free. By you setting it free, I am no longer that. I do not choose to participate in that anymore. I do not choose to hurt myself anymore. I am safe. You must speak the truth. They are listening. You must speak the truth. None of this is real. I know what happened to you. I can feel it, but understand that that is not real. All of this was an illusion. You see, you were one of the first ones in your bloodline to have the knowledge to free yourself. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is also freedom. So through the knowledge that you've obtained of self, that we are all God, that this is just the simulation, that pain and that hurt and that abandonment that they went through, it was all a part of the plan. It was all an illusion, but they don't have to hold on to it anymore. They can choose to be happy, to be whole, to be free. You are helping them. I'm hearing that word disciples again. So I guess your ancestors are also your disciples. trapped within your chakra systems. So as you heal your chakra systems, you're healing your ancestors. The more confident that you become in yourself, the more confidence that you instill within them. See, many of them, they had a blocked solar plexus, once again, because they couldn't be confident. It was beaten out of them. It was, I can't say the word, baked out of them. You know what I mean? So their confidence, the brown paper bag I'm seeing, the trail of tears I'm seeing. This is coming up heavy. Slavery I'm seeing. Chain gangs I'm seeing. So much. And they just want to be freed. You are the one they've been waiting for. You are the one they've been waiting for. You didn't think you were important, but do you know that you are a prophecy? My ancestors came and told me this. We spoke about you. We prophesied that one day you would come. You would set the scale straight. And everything made sense. Everything I've gone through, all of these things were for me to heal. I was that opportunity. So yes, I had to go through so much. I had to go through everything that they went through, but it was so that I can overcome these things. It was so that I can come out on top. It was so that I can do what they could never do. That is the power that you hold. So you are not weak. Yes, you've gone through things and you might be tired, but you are far from weak, my love. That's why you were chosen. But you have to feel it to heal it. Peace and love.